So you say you want a 21-foot boat, but you come up a half-foot short. Oh, okay, no problem. All you got to do is add a little pulpit. Hey, it's gonna be permanently attached, and I'm putting mahogany on top. That's African mahogany. I'm fortunate enough to have a good place right side where I live that supplies this stuff. Very expensive shit, and pretty much, basically, this is it. It's all rough cut. This is 4/4 thick, meaning it's an inch thick, and I'm ripping it this way to get all these strips out of it. As you see here, and I'm keeping mostly the burn marks down. There's going to be burn marks on the front, but obviously this is all going to be sanded smooth. I'm going to let you in on a little tip, a woodworking tip. You might find this from anybody that does woodworking online, but when you're doing a specialized wood, what I do is I recover all of the sawdust from the cuttings. Like, this is all mahogany sawdust. This is useless for me. But everything that falls in the bag, I get to collect. And of course, you mix it with some glue and make a paste out of it, make the wood flour. That's what you're going to call. What I do is I have an old blender, and actually it's my wife's new blender, the Ninja. Shh, don't tell her. Anyway, I have an old blender, and I put the wood sawdust, in this case the mahogany. I put it down there, and I make a fine powder out of it, and I save that and get from that wood flour that I now have. I mix it up with a whole bunch of glue. I buy glue by the gallon, so I use exterior wood glue. I use Type Bond 2, and I just make up a paste. And trust me, you're gonna need it. You're gonna have little nooks and crannies that you're gonna need to fill in. And if you use anything else but your sawdust trimmings, it's not gonna look right. So that's a little a free tip for you. Don't tell my wife about the blender. So here's a nice vantage point view of the mahogany going in, and it's all going to be tacked down with bronze nails and glued into place. The reason why I have this dramatic overhang is I'm going to have to add short pieces that come out, extend 4 inches from here. Add these pieces here, and this is going to produce the platform for the arch of the bunk, and then it's going to come up here and then come out. I don't know if you can visualize it, but okay. I'm making this portion here, this extended piece that comes out right here, and that's going to be a sweeping arch going up to make this cabin piece. That's what I'm working on next, and I'm working on the bunk, which are actually those pieces down there. I gotta prime those up. So I'm actually coming up a little short, and I find this stock. This is Douglas fir, of what the boat was made out of, that and the Marani plywood. I still have some good long stock, and I think I'm going to utilize those sticks as pieces for in between. I'm coming up short. I could either go buy some more mahogany or just use what I have. And quite honestly, I'm just gonna use what I have. I think it'll look good. It'll be here. We'll put a piece up there. I'll show you. You know, in between one piece and then have another piece. That'll give it a nice look. I think I'll do every other piece and then I'll stretch it out all the way to the end. Because I have enough of this Douglas fir stock. I don't think Douglas fir is a very hard wood. I mean, it's soft. I guess it's considered a soft wood. It's a pine, but it's very hard. I mean, obviously, it's not as hard as the, you know, what do you call it, the mahogany. But I really don't want to go out and buy any more mahogany. I mean, I'm up over 21,000 on this build. Now, there's some things you haven't seen that I have, but I have the hydraulics, I have the windlass, I have the steering wheel, I have swim ladders, I have hatches, I have the flooring, I got some more plywood. I actually have a lot of things here. I have all the seats, the pedestals, all the wiring, all the rigging, the forward controls. I have all that. The only thing I really don't have, and I bought a trailer, so which obviously I had to buy a trailer. That's why I'm so high up in dollar value on this boat build. So don't look at the boat and think that's $21,000. No, there's a lot of stuff scattered all here. I'll show you. There's this stuff scattered. I mean, you know, that whole pile over there is all boat parts. Underneath there is all boat parts. All this stuff over here is all boat parts. Most of it's all reject stuff from Amazon. Stuff that I got, electronics. I mean, you know, it's just, that's what I've been spending on. If I find a good deal, I get it. So since my last episode, you haven't seen it with it painted up or primed up like this. But I went ahead and primed the top, and I got to do another sanding and then another coat of prime, and then it'll have its color. So obviously might as well start with the color on top and let it, you know, if it drips down, I can catch it. And then I'll do the sides again, once again, paint them. And but, you know, I'm working on the mahogany now, and it's going to look nice. It's going to look real nice. All right, so you want an aerial view? Here you go. That was from my drone. No, it wasn't. I just got a selfie stick here. Anyway, guys, that's it. It's not rocket science. I'm just putting these planks and cutting these pieces out, and I'm going to, you know, temporarily mount the pulpit in place. Then I can drill out the holes for the windlass, and then sand it down and keep on going from there. It's just going to be a nice little personal touch that I want to do to this boat. You've seen my other boats, or if you haven't, you should check out my other boat builds. I decked those out with some nice mahogany all along the sides and everything. You know, it's a lot of work. It's a lot of money. I mean, you could put an easy $500 into wood, just adding that, you know, little bling on the side, the wood, and obviously the varnish that goes with it. So I'm trying to keep you as well formed and entertained as possible. This is the boat build. This is James's boat build, and if you haven't done so already, go ahead and subscribe and give us a thumbs up. I'm trying, guys, and I'm working hard to get this boat done. Y'all be good.